안녕하세요, class. In this video, we are going to review the final 받침, which is the final consonant, hu. Okay, this is going to be review from the class today. But before I jump into hu, let's do a quick review on the other final consonants. I've mentioned that, okay, the nu, ru, mu, they are true. There's no irregularity. Okay, so if you have a ka, and then if we put kan, right? It is always kan, nun, nu sound, n sound. If I put ru here, ka, and then I put ru, it's always ru sound, which is close to L. So you will pronounce it kal, not gal, but kal. Same thing with mu, that's always M. So if I put ka, write ka, and then put mu as a final consonant, that's an M sound, so that would be kam. Okay, and we've also learned that this a placeholder, when it's a final consonant, has an ng sound, ng. So if I put ka, and then this one underneath, it'll be kang. Okay, pretty straightforward. Bu and pu, I've mentioned, they sound the same. Okay, in English, it might make a difference because if you put, let's say, pop, so if it's B-O-B, bob, B-O-P, bop, because we have that little bit of the final consonant, kind of resonating, bob, bop. But in Korean, we don't. We have, whether it's bob, okay, it'll be boo sound, right? Bob. And then this will be, pardon me, I'm writing with my finger here. Bob, right? Puh. It doesn't matter because we do not open our mouth. So once you close your lips, that's it. Pop. This is pop. This is pop. Okay, so in English, will be bob. This one, bop. There's a little bit of that sound, right? But in Korean, no. Pop. This is pop, pop. So what does this sound like? Boo. Some books will say it sounds like boo. Some books will say it sounds like poo. It does not matter. They are both. So it's true to its sound, but they have a same sound, whether you call it boo or poo. All right, and then gu, ku, gu, they all sound the same. Okay, it is gu sound or ku sound, doesn't matter. Again, because you didn't gu. So let's say this is ka, okay, ka. Whether you put this, say it, it's kag, kag. This is also kag. It's a gu sound, k sound, but we don't have that resonance like gag, gag. We don't do that, kag. So they sound the same. And same thing with a double gu sound, tense kag, because we don't say kag, kag. So they all sound gu sound or k sound the same. Okay, and then these, they are never used as final consonants. Okay. Now we learn. I have made one mistake. The hu is its own category. Sorry, it's not here. Okay, so not that. Okay, but the rest, they are either do or to. Okay, so this is irregularity. So that you really need to kind of remember this. So if I say this, God, it's God. If I put to, T sound, the same thing, God, because we don't have that final consonant resonating. Like we don't say God, God, or got. We don't do that. It's God, God. This is God, God, because we don't go God, right? So whether you say, oh, it sounds like do, it sounds like to, it doesn't matter. I'll just probably go with do. Okay, just to not to confuse. All of these sounds like do as their final consonant. So let's try this. Oops. Let's try this. So if I put ga and then s sound, or if I put ka and then double s sound, like here, su, double s, it's still God. It's still God. Okay, God. Same thing. And then if we put ju or chu, it's still God. So that is something you just have to memorize. Okay, God. This is everything is God. All right. Now, who is the most um, complicated? But this is probably the last one. Okay. So here, if you missed a class, I have sent you this printout and the email, so check it out. So it sounds a little different depending on what comes after. Okay. So if it's by itself, or it's at the end, so there's no other word or syllable after, which never really happens in Korean. But anyway, in the case where it's written by itself, or if it comes before a vowel, the final, well, this is called placeholder, then it simply disappears. We just don't say it. For example, this one sounds jo, jo. Okay. This one, when there's two of them, okay, the first syllable will keep the first one, and this, you will drop this, man. So you just drop the H, or there's a h sound, right? You always drop that, but then depending on what follows, the next syllable will sound different. But since there's no next syllable, and you just drop it, it's jo. You drop this h, man. Now, that was this case. What about this case before the vowel O there? So here we have the second syllable starting with placeholder. In this case, same thing. You just drop this. So it sounds 좋아, 좋아. How about here? You drop this one, right? So it'll be man. The first syllable will keep the first consonant, the final consonant here, but we drop the second one. So mana, mana, mana. Okay? Oh, let's go to the next one. So we've done this one and this one. Now, if it comes before gu, meaning like this, you have this hu right here, and then the next one starts with gu. Oh, I meant to color this one as well, but I forgot. So it's like, yeah, I just want to show you something here to make things easier for you. You know what I mean. So in this case, what happens is you will drop this, and this sounds, gu changes to ku. Strong aspiration, okay? So what do I mean by that? So you always drop this, but then the next sound is not go, but aspirated to ko. So gu changed to ko. So there will be joko, joko, not jogo, joko. How about the next one? You drop this, man. When there's two of them, you keep the first one, man, ko. The next one, you keep the first syllable, and then this drops. This becomes ko. 싫고. The next one, you drop this one. 그렇고. Try the next one. Drop this. 이렇고. 이렇고. Okay, so that's that. Next one. I mean, you can go back and study more, okay? I'm just kind of explaining. Okay, so we've done that. We are here. Now, if the next syllable starts with do, right? Do. Same thing, how gu changed to k, do will change to t. So, in this case, you drop h, h, and then this becomes 좋다, 좋다. This one, same thing. You keep the first one here. The next one, you drop h, or h, and then it becomes 많다, 많다. How about this? Try this. 싫다, 싫다. I don't like it. That's what it means. Here, drop this, and this becomes strong. 그렇다, 그렇다. How about this one? Try. Okay, you drop this one, becomes two. So 이렇다, 이렇다, 이렇다. Okay, so we got a little bit more. So we've done this, done this, done this, done this. Now, if the next one, oops, okay, if you next one is ju, like here, ju, it's changed to chu. You drop h, hu sound, and then this becomes aspirated, strong. Okay, so it'll be 좋지. Excuse me, 좋지. Try next one. 많지, 많지. So it's always dropping hu and then adding one more stroke. Okay. 싫지, 싫지. This one, drop this and then 그렇지. This one, you drop this and then add 이렇지, 이렇지. Okay. Let's go to the next one. We've finished all this, and now with a s. So same thing. If the next syllable starts with s, then you drop hu sound, and then this becomes s. Okay, so it'll be not so. It'll be so. It'll be so. Not so. How about this one? 만소, 만소. 실소, 실소. Not 실소, but 실소. How about this one? You drop and you just add one more, right? Oops, double. So it'll be 그렇소, 그렇소. Okay, and this one, you drop this and you add one more, 스, double. 이렇소, 이렇소. Okay, the next one, last one. Who disappears and then it makes a nasal sound, n. So it's a little different here. This one changes to n. Okay, this one changes to n, like that, n. So 좋네, 좋네. This one, because it already has a n sound here, you just drop this. Okay, 맞네, 맞네. This one changes to n. 그렇네, 그렇네. 이렇네, 이렇네. That is when the next syllable starts with n or mu. But I couldn't find words that starts with mu. Okay, so anyway, but we don't have a lot of these final consonants in Korean. So I asked ChatGPT, hey, give me some more examples to work with. There were a few more, but not a whole lot. Okay, so if you could master this, I suggest this week that you study this every day, and you will. I mean, you guys did such a good job in the class today. So if you will just spend 5 minutes studying this every day, by next Saturday, you will master this. And that's about it. That's about all there is to read in Korean. And for the rest of the semester, we're just going to read, practice reading. All right. 안녕.